I'm going to show you both how to schedule your people. Y'all are going to be doing it the exact same way. So here we go. Alright, when you log in to planningscenter.com, you should come to a screen labeled My Schedule. It may or may not look like mine, but that's alright. You're going to go to Plans. So from here, you'll see the only plan we have, a plan is the same thing as week, essentially, is March the 3rd. Depending on who gets in here first, that person may have already added the next 4 months worth of weeks, and that is totally fine. If not, I'm going to show you how to add those weeks. So I'm going to add a plan, and say I want to add 10 weeks at a time. 10 is the max you can do, but once you get these 10 weeks, you can just do this all over again and add another 10 weeks. So I'm just going to add 6 weeks just for the sake of it, and you'll see it's got the next 6 weeks planned out. You'll see the template is the Sunday morning template, which is what you want to make sure that it is on. And copy times from, you can just leave that alone. It automatically populates and does not need to be changed. So from here I'm going to click Add 6. And it'll automatically take you into the first week that you just added, but I want to go back to plans. And do make sure when you're doing this that right here it says Calvary Chapel Columbia and Sunday morning. If you wanted a different night, click on Calvary Chapel Columbia and it'll give you all these other nights and you can click into them. But we're going to stay in Sunday morning for now. Alright, so now you'll see your 6 weeks. So it's possible one person may have already come in here and added weeks for the next 3 months. So you may come in and see this and you don't need to add additional plans. Either way, it works just fine. Okay, so from here, since y'all schedule pretty far out, you're just going to click on Matrix. And you'll see it's loading all of those 6 weeks. Okay. All the weeks that we just added. And if you wanted to add more, you click Add Plan, Sunday morning. See, it's not showing these 3, so I can click to add these, this one, and this one. Alright, so now I've got all my weeks showing that I want to plan out. And a lot of times you'll log in and the order of service will be maximized. You can just click that button so it minimizes it. So y'all are only going to pay attention to these last 2. Okay, so you'll see for all these next weeks, 1 person is needed for greeting. So you're just going to click on that actual text, and here's all your greeters. So I can click on whoever I want to schedule for this week. You'll see that Carmen was last used on the 17th in the children's ministry, so this is just a cool way to kind of make sure you're not over scheduling people. Alright, so we're just going to schedule myself for demonstration's sake. And then you'll just keep going down and adding all the people. If you ever did want to change the amount of people that you needed, you can click you want 2 people or 3 people, and go back down. So for ushers, it's the exact same thing. You click on your people, here's your ushers, click who you want. Alright, so we're just going to select Steve. Alright, so say I've got everybody filled in now and I want to email these people. You see this little icon, that's what that means. So if I go up here and I click email these people, you'll see it's got all these weeks checked, which is what you'll want because that's what you're scheduling for. There might be some weeks in here that you didn't schedule for, you can just uncheck them. So those are not included. You want to keep the status, unconfirmed and confirmed, both checked. So in Teams, I only want to send it to the team that I'm worrying about. So for this example, just the greeters. If I kept ushers checked, it's going to email the ushers, and it's not what we want. So we've got greeters checked, and we'll click accept. Alright, now it's taking us to the template for the email. So greeter is already checked. I'll add one for the usher, but for whatever you wanted, you would select. So we're going to keep it as greeter. This is going to be the subject line. It'll auto-populate their name and your signature since you are sending the email. And if you want, you can add whatever you'd like, and then you will just hit send. And it would send to all of those people that you had checked. In this case, it was just me. And you'll see now that that email icon is gone because I've sent the email, I've gotten it. And then you will receive, once I have confirmed that I can teach, or not teach, I can greet that week or not, you will get an email saying I've either confirmed it or declined it. And in that email, if I've declined it, you'll have other people listed who serve as greeters or ushers that you can then select. And that email will be sent to them. Hopefully they can fill in. And that is really it. I've got it set up already to send email reminders 3 days before you serve. That is automatically put in there. You don't have to change it, but I just want to show you. So I clicked on into March 3rd plan. And you'll see over here, I've only got a greeter scheduled, that's why usher is blacked out. If I click on this, you'll see my greeters are going to be emailed 3 days before. This is the time that we're to report, and this is the time about worship ends and the service starts. So if you ever wanted to change the date, so you wanted people to come at 9:30 instead, you can change that 9:30, but then be sure to hit update this time in future plans so it'll change every time. But feel free just to let me know to do that if you're not comfortable. And anything can be deleted or removed. It's not a big deal. And nobody knows that they've been scheduled until you send the actual email. So if you wanted to bring the matrix up, move people around, delete them, move them around some more, they aren't going to get notified that that's happening at all. They're only just going to get notified that they've been scheduled once you send that email. And that is all. Let me know if you have any questions.